So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured.
Too afraid to find a real man and real love, so you marry a get for a Birkin bag and then turn your head while he's in a bunch of kids. Both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray, left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was
at a party before that they attended, and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called his name 6'9". He had the red hair with big old booties. Nobody was gay no more. What the f is going on here? There's just a lot of weird dude.
After dropping a bombshell about Diddy and Jada Pinkett Smith, the tea is spilling and everyone's talking. These two have a long history spanning decades, but Jay's recent comments are not what anyone expected. Given Hollywood's attention to Jay, her words carry weight, especially amid Diddy's ongoing drama. People are eager to know if she will keep supporting her former powerhouse or reveal some secrets. Speculation suggests this could change everything we thought we knew. Get ready as we dive into what Jay said and why it's shocking everyone. It's all true about their relationship.
My thoughts are, when you have people that are desperate to achieve a goal for a certain life, they'll do anything for it. They'll do anything. That's all these women are doing right now in female hip hop. They're proving that they're willing to do anything. It's just not working out for Sweetie.
Poor Sweetie.
Because she be doing the most. Had a whole commercial with the sauce, the Sweetie sauce, and I guess nobody what was that, the Burger King?
Yeah.
Was it Burger King?
I think it was McDonald's.
It was McDonald's, yeah. And the Sweetie, like, how couldn't you sell more than 2,000? Like, you couldn't get at least 5,000 of them people that ate the meals, the Sweetie meals, the Sweetie deal. They couldn't buy the record. Like, I'm just saying.
Hey.
Yeah, like
$2.99. Go get you.
Let's get creative here.
That'd be hard though. Hey, you just got a CD in the Happy Meal? Like, oh shit. We take
what they gonna do? Give you a CD? Don't nobody fucking use that shit no more.
The deal is real. We taking it back to the 80s. Fuck you, man.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, here's a CD. What's this? The retro meal? Like,
yeah, the retro meal. Hey, that might be hard.
I mean, that's the idea though. For
the fuck is you talking about?
No, but I mean, it's just look at fucking Doja Cat. What the fuck is that?
Now she throws off the algorithm a little bit because she came out of left field. Yeah, no, I thought she was gonna be great because she came different. I said the Generation Z will buy into different.
Do you see how different she is now?
I'll shave my eyebrows and I'll still show up on the red carpet. And
Do you see how different she is now?
Oh yeah. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild now. And I don't think she's done. I think it's more to come.
I think she can't be done.
You said she can't be done.
I think she can never stop.
So
I think if she stops, she'll turn into a 90-year-old woman and be sure, yeah, get your feet.
The wool cover. Oh, it's been a spin. So
she looks like listen to me. She's giving me witch.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what she's trying to give.
No, if you go back and you look at what's the movie? The Witches with Angelica Houston?
Yeah.
No, Angelica Houston, The Witches.
Yeah, The Witches, yeah.
She looked like them bitches when they would come out of their wigs.
Turn into mouses, goddamn.
And then the nose is they're gonna eat your children, and all of that shit. Like,
no,
she's giving that.
I want people to stop Google The Witches with Angelica Houston. And then
shout out to Angelica Houston, you everything, man.
No.
And you were awesome as Morticia. No one will ever play Morticia like you.
Shout out Wednesday.
But it's like this bitch is giving me witch.
So it brings me to my question. We talked about it yesterday, and we talked about the
Turn that goddamn cat.
Then that goddamn cat.
Listen to me. You know that the cats were the guardians in the tombs.
Oh, teach me something.
Yeah, in the tombs, they would put cats in there. They were the guardians for the spirit world.
Oh, okay.
And they would chase away evil spirits to keep them out of the sarcophagus and stuff like that. I'm always weary of motherfuckers with cats.
Oh, okay, yeah, oh, cat lady, yeah.
Especially if you into black magic. She gives me that vibe. And I think if she stops, she'll be like 8.
Allow me to elaborate on what Jay said that has everyone talking. She didn't just speak, she dropped a bombshell, and her words were as sharp as ever. You could see Jay was upset when she said, "I've known Diddy for a long time, and what's happening now is heartbreaking." But she didn't stop there. Jay continued, urging us to examine the culture that allowed this to happen, seemingly balancing her support for her old friend. However, things get complicated. Jay was serious and deliberate in her words, leaving hints that have everyone wondering what truths need to be revealed. Speculations are flying as people try to piece together what's being said. Some suggest Jay is just seeking attention, but let's be honest, when has she ever needed help attracting it? This feels different, like she's ready to speak on something that's been troubling her for a while. Notably, Jay's remarks came shortly after the turmoil surrounding the raids on Ty's places.
We spoke the other day, and I said,
He has old-looking eyes sometimes. You know.
So when she shaved the eyebrows, it made you focus more on the eyes?
No. When she shaved the eyebrows, I simply said, why?
But you know, you're raising a good point, because she was like, "I'm done with music. I quit. I'm tired of my fans being harassed."
And then she came back.
She was.
One rat tail. I knew. I'm telling you.
Put me back up.
It's giving me that. It's giving me special potion.
Do you feel some of these celebrities are trying to chase the Michael Jackson mystique?
I mean, I guess. You know, for me, when I think of artists like that, it's like the girl or the guy that you always wanted to get with that would never give you the time of day. That's just kind of how I feel about chasing Michael Jackson fans. Like, it's never gonna happen for you. So stop.
What do you feel? How do you feel about?
Nobody will ever touch that.
What do you feel about the comparisons, though? Like, now we have the Chris Brown comparison. Of course, he says that Michael Jackson, he will never be that. But
and I'm glad he's smart enough to know that. But he's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And he's the closest thing that I've seen. And unfortunately, you know, he handled up.
You're right.
They got him. They got him. He can't move right or left too far. Haven't you noticed that?
Yeah.
His whole fucking career has been like whack-a-mole. Every time he starts creeping up, bop!
Something's going.
Am I wrong?
Put it right back.
Every time he's building, bop! Get your head like a bop! Like, if he comes anything above, like right here, whack!
Put it right back.
He should be insane. Thank God he's not. He has his moments, and he should. Because he's been in a fucking jail. But ever since that shit with Rihanna, he's been in fucking prison. And they holding him. And guess what? There's stuff that people know about him that I'm sure he don't want nobody to know. You know, that's why it's so important to come clean and to be clean if you gonna fuck with this game in any way, shape, or form. Because they will use everything against you. Tie you up. I wish they stopped bopping him on the head because he's so fucking talented.
So I'm curious.
Just let him come out, man.
Let him come out. Let him come out. Goddamn, Chris.
They've let far worse people out. You know, there's some real sick motherfuckers that people love. Fucking R. Kelly ran around the United States without fucking impunity, fucking up a whole generation of bitches. And some small boys. Y'all let him run.
Riders on the wall.
Let fucking Chris run. You know?
If you were to see, they have a new biopic with Whitney Houston coming out. If they play this movie and you see no kind of drugs in this movie, do you feel like it's an injustice to what this looks?
I feel like anything with her name on it is strictly for the purposes of financial gain for those who have access to her estate, including Clive Davis.
Including Clive Davis.
This ain't a film to celebrate Whitney Houston. This is a film to, pay the piper.
He was the one trying to bring her back, though, at the time of prior to her death, right?
Fuck him. He needed her back. He needed her back, but he needed her back and under his control. You want to know what fucking Clive Davis did for Whitney Houston? While he was busy trying to bring her back. See, people forget, before she came to the United States, he sent her on an international tour.
The real issue that has everyone unsettled is what happens next. Will more CBS figures speak out? Will Diddy respond? And most importantly, will Jay spill more tea? It's like Jay struck a match in a room full of gas. One thing is clear. Jay's words haven't just broken the silence. They've shattered it. Now, everyone's wondering what other secrets she might be holding. In Hollywood, when one person speaks up, others often follow. And with Jay leading the way, it seems we're in for a lot more drama.
How they came up with the name and everything. We were sitting in front of the apartment building on 74th and Park Avenue. It was me, him, Tony De Niro. Puff was upstairs. They was trying to figure out, he had became Puff, one of Puff's personal assistants. You understand? To make sure all Puff shit is there when we get ready to go. Everything that was supposed to be in order. That was Farnsworth Bentley's job. When Puff has to go to restaurants or place like that, he made sure everything was straight with that. You know what I'm saying? And he had another assistant too. But Farnsworth Bentley was his personal assistant, put out his clothes, told him what he should wear, all that, like a stylist and personal assistant all together. So we was in front of the house, and this dude, Tony De Niro, he played guitar in that Bad Boy for Life. The black dude, not the white guy. The black dude who played the guitar, that's Tony De Niro. I think he might be from California or something. So Tony De Niro was like, yo, we gotta think of a name for you, man. And if you're gonna be his personal assistant and slash butler slash umbrella carrier, whatever you gonna do, you understand? We gotta think of a name for you. We're gonna try to make you like Bentley or either Farnsworth or either Bent. You gotta be, you gotta have that kind of persona. You gotta dress all the time, be neat and the whole 9 yards. And then the dude, Derek, was playing with him like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know how to do that. I could be over the top. He was acting like that. You know what I'm saying? I could be over the top. So he was saying that. And the dude, Tony De Niro, said, we gotta figure out a name for you, man. It's gotta be on the level of, those characters. He said, you gotta be like Farnsworth, you gotta be like Bentley. He said, fuck it, we're just gonna call you Farnsworth Bentley. And he said, I like it. And they start calling him that. His name Farnsworth Bentley. I said, these motherfuckers corny. Like I was like, yo, don't believe this. But he was always right there, but not like at nighttime when we was at doing things. He wasn't around, bro. He was only there when the cameras was there and shit like that. I don't know. I don't know how much he could do. I don't know if he would say anything because he probably signed the ND, a non-disclosure, and he don't want to say anything against Puff anyway because Puff got shit on him. And I ain't talking about no sexual shit, none of that shit. The nigga was stealing, bro. Yo, bro. The niggas I don't want to put that on sticky fingers. That nigga right there, bro. don't lay nothing down around him. You heard me? Don't lay nothing down around dude right there. Dog, Jennifer Lopez had these boots, they cost $5,000. I'm like, what kind of fucking boots cost $5,000? Now you gotta realize, this is like in 2000, early 2000s. These boots cost $5,000. And because she was gonna be out of the country or something like that, she didn't have them come to her house down in the village because she would have never got it because they'd be stealing her stuff down there at our apartment. So she had them come to Puff house. She wanted these boots so bad, she was mad. They looked through everything trying to find Jennifer boots. Cause Puff had like Puff, people used to just give him shit and send him shit from everywhere. So he had this room, this mail room in his house with numbers just that he never even opened. But I don't know how Farnsworth Bentley found that shit. But we went over there to his house and we found a lot of Jennifer shit and everybody else's shit that belonged to Puff. I guess Puff had too much stuff in the room and he was just keeping them for it.
And you seen this with your own eyes? That's crazy, man.
My own eyes, bro. We went to his apartment.
You don't even seem like that type of dude, yo, but damn.
Security else, we went over there, man. They had to do shit, bro. And that's why Puff had stopped messing with him. And then he goes get a show. Puff ain't say nothing. He went and got a show of how to be teaching thugs how to be the gentleman. I hope the first thing he taught them was don't steal.
Before we get into that, let's quickly recap why Diddy's in the spotlight. Rumors suggest his empire is collapsing, not just from bad business decisions, but ongoing drama that's been building like a pressure cooker. Jay's recent comments only intensify the situation. Diddy's facing claims of home raids, wild parties, and allegations of trafficking and violence. He's also dealing with lawsuits from ex-girlfriends, former employees, and business partners with shocking stories. The FBI has been involved, reportedly searching for evidence of serious allegations. If any of this is true, Diddy could be trading his designer suits for an orange jumpsuit. With everyone airing their dirty laundry now, it seems like a member of Diddy's inner circle has finally decided to speak.
Spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house. Everything was cool up front till they went to the back and there was a bunch of old fucking niggas and fucking young boys back there, all ass naked in the Wade house. So I find it funny that Gabrielle's sitting there talking shit about Boosie. Maybe you suspicious of him because of the shit that's happening in your house, bitch. Fuck out of here. These niggas be talking greasy on all kinds of shit. But I don't like when these so-called black Hollywood couples want to come in and then they want to sit there and play gatekeeper. Meanwhile, they're abusing and misusing all kinds of young people. And guess what? Don't nobody want to admit that they a victim. So they pretend to be friends.
Yeah.
Will Smith ain't slapped that nigga over love. He slapped that nigga because that bitch told him to. Or maybe because she's looking a little hocus pocus these days too. Is it alopecia? Or was it like, entrance into the club? I don't know. But shit don't look right. You fucking see Tiger Woods and the next thing you know, he damn near die in a fucking car accident. I don't fucking know. I know she gangster as fuck. I know she from Baltimore. And I know there's no shame in that region. I know that for a fact. So, the movie Emancipation, how the fuck you gonna play in a movie called Emancipation and you can't emancipate yourself?
Ooh. Bars.
Cause you trapped in a hole. My nigga, you trapped in a hole. This bitch clowning you day after day after day after day. And once again, I hate saying these things because their children are dope. But Jaden's kind of MIA. And considering that he emancipated from their household at 16 and refused to come back even to do family interviews.
Yeah.
Willow's just kind of, she's dope. Too much shit happened in that fucking house. Too much shit happened in that fucking house. And meanwhile, I go to jail for defending my child, and these niggas don't even get a CPS fucking visit for the kind of shit they kids see. You know?
There you go.
So yeah, I'll watch the movie when, you know, I'll watch Emancipation when he emancipates himself from the hell that he lives in, that he tries to call marriage with that woman who still wished Tupac was alive. But enjoy the film, buy lots of popcorn. I ain't supporting shit he fucking do. He's a bad representation for black men. He is literally the epitome of a ballless man. I'm sick and tired of people making our black men look weak. I'm sick and tired of that shit because I don't know no nigga that would put up with the shit that bitch done put him through. Now you could justify staying because you ain't want to cut up the money because she would have got the child support and the alimony, but the kids is grown. So if you staying now, it's either because you being blackmailed to stay or you too lazy to go. He housebroken. That don't fit right for a Philly nigga. But he did grow up in Overbrook though. He didn't technically grow up in West Philly. That was Jazzy Jeff's life he was writing about. He lived over there, not far from where Kobe Bryant grew up. That's the other side of City Avenue. He came up Overbrook, you know, so they had big houses and he wasn't at the playground, get beat up. That was Jazzy Jeff. He lived in the more suburb side off of City Avenue. He went to Overbrook, you know, he went to the hood and then came home. I took my husband to where he used to go get his cheesesteaks at Larry's, which was right there by the train station around the corner from the Nice house. He's been playing roles for a long time. But I'm sick and tired of seeing these so-called couples destroying young people. And look at August Alsina, like he's so fucked off. I don't think that boy is his boyfriend. I think it's his bodyguard, because his first show back in Miami, he gets beat up by Tory Lanez and his motherfucking bodyguard. And the nigga just got out the hospital. Like these is little niggas. These is little niggas. Like it's almost like Will Smith called up Tory Lanez, so fuck that nigga up for me. You know what I'm saying? Your first show back and you gotta go back to the hospital. Like, all because you got taken advantage of by that bitch. Cause they said it all started with Tory Lanez joking with him about the whole entanglement. That shit wasn't no entanglement, bitch. You fucked the kid and cheated on your husband. Like, let's stop dressing this shit up and making it seem like it's anything. If Jada did any of the fucking shit to Will, would your wife, would y'all women, would you stand for that?
No.
Listen to me, he needs my help. like, are you fucking kidding me? I wanted to help him. He was so sick and he needed my help, and you just figured you was gonna ride his dick until he got better, huh? Like, really? If I was a 16-year-old kid and I had the opportunity to emancipate myself, I wouldn't stick around to watch my mom fuck my friends. I wish the fuck my mom would have. I'm sorry. Y'all know I get passionate.
Y'all
So is there any other movie you want to talk about?
Y'all clapping. Man, we gotta save some for next time.
Jesus.
Jaguar, we love you so much. Thank you for coming to sit down and talk with us. This was a real treat. I feel I'm high off this. I don't know. We finna kill him with this one. we all gonna go off the grid after this for a little bit.
Listen to me. I'm back outside now. Fuck it. It's gonna be what it's. I'm back outside.
Amen.
The streets are buzzing with speculation. Did Jay know something all along? Is she distancing herself before more comes out? Or is she just as shocked as the rest of us? Whatever it is It's like dominoes falling. Each news story adds to the puzzle. Jay's words hit hard when she talks about the culture that allowed this, pointing not just at Diddy, but at a whole system that may have protected him for years. Now, with the feds closing in and old friends like Jay speaking out, Diddy's drama seems far from over. This isn't just about Diddy anymore. It's about Hollywood power and secrets that have been buried for too long.
Crazy, man. But why haven't any of Diddy friends spoke up for him?
My man, listen here. All those ones who made it to the Diddy party, to the after party, and to the hotel lobby, they not gonna ruin their brand. They not gonna say nothing. Man, I was watching the other day. Listen to me. They did that. They on Channel 2 News here in New York. Gayle King and Nate and that other guy, they were talking about. They showed the him beating Cassie, and they showed him the apology and the whole 9 yards. All they said is that we have commentary about that, but we got to go to a commercial. They never came back and said nothing about it. I was like, yo, damn. He still got power like that? Somebody still like him like that? Because you know he was running with Oprah and them. He was running with that whole crew. Weinstein, Oprah, Epstein. He was running with that whole crew. They want to know how we're going to do it, how the public is going to take him. Is the public going to let him back in? And the public is not. The public is already canceling him. I don't believe the industry has canceled him yet. All those people who went to those Diddy parties, not one of them had came out and denounced what he has done. I haven't heard one of them. I have not heard one person denounce, well, man, let God handle it. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here with that. If that was your daughter, would you let God handle it? All those people, they ain't denounced him. They ain't definitely, they can't come forward and say, yo, I support them, because it would mess up their brand. It would mess up their brand. Jay-Z, we the only one could call each other Sean. Jay is the only one could call me Sean. I'm the only one could call him Sean. Get the hell out of here. If that ain't no fun boy stuff, but you ain't had not one person, brother, not one person sit there, denounce what he did, or come forward and say, I support him.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Nobody haven't came out to support him, man. Not one person outside of Stevie J.
Stevie don't count, bro.
When Jay divulged information, Hollywood was rocked. It was like striking a match in a room full of gasoline, and now everyone is scrambling to react. The tea is spilling everywhere, and it's a mess. Let's talk about the celebrity reactions. Some are cheering Diddy on, pretending nothing is wrong, while others are stepping away from the scandal faster than you can say drama. The streets are buzzing, and Twitter feels like a virtual battleground with everyone voicing their opinions. As for Jay and Diddy's Hollywood connections, it's complicated given how close-knit that circle is. Hollywood loves a truth teller, especially when it involves exposing the rich and famous. Diddy's empire may be in jeopardy, not just his reputation, but business partnerships, brands, and collaborations could all be at risk. Some say this is just the beginning, and if so, more celebrities might come forward. Reports suggest many well-known figures have already decided not to collaborate with him.
Will Smith over Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, man. We were at a birthday party that I think either Matt Damon was giving for Ben Affleck. It was just a little gathering. It was at the Four Seasons. Will Smith and his sister and her husband, we were all sitting on this side of the room. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, Puff, Will Smith, and Jada, and it was sitting on the other side of the room. So I know Puff so well that he stood up. When he stood up, he walked and did his arm some kind of way, like, and then he was like this, you know, like, and I went over towards him. I know to go over there towards him. So I go over towards him, and he said to me, he said, yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, because I'm gonna snuff him. I said to myself, Will Smith gonna beat the shit out you. Now, Puff could scrap now, but I don't think he could beat Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? But he could scrap. You know what I'm saying? So then he said that shit. So I didn't go back over there where Will Smith's sister and her husband was. I stayed about, if he snuffed Will, I could move slow enough that Will could probably get 2 or 3 punches back in. Yeah, but that shit was funny. He thought that Jada and Will was coming on too strong to Jennifer.
Grab more popcorn because this show is just getting started. The big question is, what if this is only the beginning? Jay may have more tales to tell, and who knows who else might come forward. The suspense is killing me. Hollywood will never be the same. Some are calling this a wake-up call. It's like Jay pulled back the curtain, and now everyone's scrambling to figure out where they stand. While some say it's long overdue, everyone's curious about what happens next. Will more celebrities follow Jay's lead and speak out, or will they stay quiet to protect themselves? One thing's for sure. Everyone will be watching every move, tweet, and red table talk, hoping for clues. In Hollywood, the truth always comes out. And when it does, it'll be as juicy as a peach in July.
Misa Hilton, the mother of Combs' son, Justin Combs, is speaking out after federal agents raided the home of the music mogul March 25th. On Tuesday, Hilton shared an edited video on Instagram of home surveillance footage of law enforcement entering the LA property, fanning out across the home with guns drawn, searching for evidence. Both of Diddy's sons, Justin and Christian, can be seen in the video being detained and handcuffed in a hallway inside the home before they're taken outside. Hilton claims her son has hired an attorney to investigate, quote, the excessive use of force, and vowed to fight for justice utilizing every imaginable resource. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Here's the reason why. In the age of brutality on the part of some police officers from Homeland Security busting into the home, guns drawn, obviously not a good look, obviously a bit excessive to say the least in terms of the optics. When it comes to excessive force, simply grabbing your sons and putting them in handcuffs and peaceably taking them outside. In an age and a day where unarmed black men have been shot and killed, at the very least assaulted on several occasions, this doesn't meet the standard. So good luck with that. Knock yourself out. That's not the story. The story here is, what were they looking for? None of us know. P. Diddy, rumors of sex trafficking and what have you. These are the kind of things that are going on, where his name is being associated with everybody from Harvey Weinstein to the late Jeffrey Epstein to R. Kelly himself. That's the issue. I don't know P. Diddy that well. I'm wishing him nothing but the best. I swear, I hope he's innocent. I hope all of this is nothing more than an investigation that doesn't have his name attached to anything in line with something that you're guilty of illegal activities in any way. Because Lord help them if it is. Make no mistake about it. I will tell you this, Homeland Security, as Areva Martin came on this very show and pointed out, they don't show up for nothing. Something's fishy. Now, whether it's directly involving P. Diddy or whether they're trying to utilize him to dime out others, something is awry. Something is awry. And when a case that serious, where Homeland Security, not the LAPD, but Homeland Security in both Miami and LA, when they're both involved, let's just say it doesn't look good. Again, we pray that P. Diddy has nothing to do with this, that he's innocent of all the allegations being leveled against him. But it ain't a good look at all. Make no mistake about it, especially when we're talking about underage girls, sex trafficking, and things of that nature. Lord help them if there's a shred of guilt.
You already know there will be lasting aftershocks when Jay drops a bomb like this. So, what's next? According to the streets, Jay, known for her honesty, might take on a new role as Hollywood's truth teller. Let's be real, that's bound to stir up a lot of controversy. But here's the twist. Jay might be starting a whole new chapter in her life. This isn't just about Jay, it's about how celebrities connect. You'd think they'd be friendly at those posh parties, but they're more like spies, watching to see who will spill secrets. After Jay's comments, we'll see if other celebs follow her lead because, in Hollywood, once one person speaks, suddenly everyone has something to say. Some speculate that Diddy might even be gearing up for a comeback.